Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The Hyundai/Kia 3.5 Gdi gasoline direct injection engine is a V6 power plant within the Lambda 2 engine family. Engine codes can include G6DJ for earlier versions and newer G6DP for the SmartStream era with dual injection. It's designed to provide strong, smooth performance for larger vehicles, often serving as a premium naturally aspirated option. History and versions. Introduction. The 3.5 Gdi began appearing in Hyundai and Kia models around 2010 to 2012 as a direct-injected evolution of earlier MPI, multi-port injection, 3.5 L Lambda V6 engines. Power output. In its naturally aspirated GDI form, power output typically ranges from 276 to 290 HP, 206 to 216 kilowatts, and 336 to 347 Newton meters, 248 to 256 lb-ft of torque, depending on the specific tuning and vehicle. SmartStream era, from around 2020 newer versions of the 3.5 Gdi, often referred to as SmartStream G 3.5 MPI/GDI, incorporate advanced features like dual injection, both GDI and MPI, and other efficiency enhancements. These are found in more recent large SUVs and minivans. This dual injection system is a significant improvement, aiming to mitigate carbon buildup by using MPI at lower loads to wash the intake valves. Key applications. Hyundai, Santa Fe, some markets, especially earlier generations, Palisade, in some markets as base engine, Grandeur/Azura, some markets. Kia, Sorento, some markets, Carnival/Sedona, YP generation onwards, Telluride, in some markets as base engine. Review and opinions. The 3.5 Gdi V6 is generally well regarded for its smoothness, ample power, and refinement. It provides a solid, confident driving experience in larger vehicles, where its torque is particularly beneficial. Historically, the Lambda V6 engines, including the 3.5L, have been considered more robust than some of Hyundai/Kia's four-cylinder GDI engines, though they are not without their own specific considerations. Praised for strong, linear power, delivers good acceleration and comfortable highway cruising, even with heavier loads. Refinement. The V6 configuration inherently leads to smooth, quiet operation with minimal vibrations. Reliability, generally good for a V6 GDI compared to the problematic Theta 2 four-cylinder GDI engines. 2.0L/2.4L. The Lambda 2 V6 engines typically have a much better track record. Timing chain. Uses a timing chain which is designed to last the life of the engine. Criticized for fuel consumption. Being a larger V6, its fuel economy is considerably lower than four-cylinder engines, especially in city driving. GDI-specific drawbacks. Older versions, early pure GDI versions, were susceptible to carbon buildup on intake valves. Oil consumption. Anecdotal, some owners, particularly of earlier versions or those with high mileage, have reported increased oil consumption. Advantages. Ample power and torque. Provide strong performance for larger SUVs, minivans, and sedans. Smooth operation. V6 design inherently offers more balanced and refined power delivery. Timing chain. Long-lasting component, reducing scheduled maintenance costs. Improved dual injection. Newer versions, the combination of GDI and MPI in SmartStream versions is a significant advantage for preventing carbon buildup. Disadvantages. Higher fuel consumption. This is the primary trade-off for its displacement and power. Carbon buildup on intake valves. Older pure GDI versions, this can lead to reduced performance, rough idle, and misfires over time if not addressed. Potential for oil consumption. While not a widespread catastrophic issue, it's something to monitor, especially in higher mileage vehicles. Cost of maintenance. Being a V6, some maintenance tasks, e.g., spark plug replacement, especially for the rear bank, can be more labor-intensive and thus more costly than for four-cylinder engines. Common faults and breakdowns. Carbon buildup on intake valves, most prevalent in older, pure GDI versions. Symptoms include rough idle, misfires, and reduced power. Periodic cleaning, e.g., walnut blasting, may be required. The dual-injection SmartStream versions are significantly less prone to this. Oil leaks. As the engine ages, minor oil leaks from valve cover gaskets or oil pan seals can occur. Ignition coils/spark plugs. Regular wear items that can lead to misfires if not replaced as part of routine maintenance. Oxygen sensors can fail over time, affecting fuel mixture and emissions. Timing chain system wear. While designed for life, inadequate oil maintenance can lead to premature wear of timing chain components, tensioners, guides, potentially causing rattling noises. Head gasket/head bolt issues. While not as common as in some other engines, there are isolated reports within the broader Lambda V6 family, including the 3.5L of head gasket issues, particularly in older vehicles that might have experienced overheating or poor maintenance. This is not a widespread design flaw, but something to be aware of. Oil consumption. Some owners report needing to add oil between changes. This is less about catastrophic failure and more about increased maintenance. Fuel consumption. As a 3.5 LV6 GDI, fuel consumption is naturally higher than smaller displacement engines. Official figures WLTP/EPA combined typically range from 9.5 to 12.5 L/100 km or 19 to 25 mpg combined, depending on the vehicle, drivetrain, FWD/AWD, and specific engine tuning, e.g., SmartStream efficiency improvements. Real-world consumption. Mixed driving. Owners often report between 10.5 to 13.5 L/100 km. Highway driving. Gentle can achieve 9.0 to 11.0 L/100 km. City driving or aggressive driving can easily push consumption to 14.0 to 18.0 L/100 km or higher in heavy traffic or with spirited driving. Timing. The Hyundai/Kia 3.5 GDI Lambda 2 V6 engine uses a timing chain. This is designed to be a for-life component, meaning it generally does not require scheduled replacement like a timing belt, thereby reducing long-term maintenance costs. Proper lubrication through regular oil changes with the correct specification oil is crucial for the timing chain's longevity and the health of its tensioners. Oil type. This engine requires high-quality, full synthetic motor oil. Common specifications include API SN+/SP or ILSAC GF 6A. These newer specifications offer better protection against issues like LSBI, low-speed pre-ignition, and carbon deposits, which are beneficial for GDI engines. Viscosity is typically 0W, 20, 5W, 30, or 5W40, depending on the specific model year, climate, and manufacturer recommendations. Newer SmartStream versions often specify lower viscosities like 0W, 20 for fuel efficiency. Always consult your specific vehicle's owner's manual for the exact recommended oil specification and viscosity. Oil capacity, generally around 5.7 to 6.5 liters, approximates 6.0 to 6.9 U.S. quarts, including the oil filter. Importance. Regular oil changes with the correct specification oil are paramount for the longevity of this GDI engine, particularly to minimize carbon buildup, especially in older pure GDI versions, and ensure proper lubrication of the timing chain components. While manufacturer intervals may be longer, many owners and specialists recommend shortening these, e.g., every 10,000 kilometers or 6 to 12 months, for optimal engine health, especially with significant city driving. Regularly checking the oil level between changes is also highly advised. In summary, the Hyundai/Kia 3.5 GDI Lambda 2 V6 is a capable and generally reliable engine that offers a good balance of power and refinement, making it suitable for larger vehicles where a strong, naturally aspirated V6 is desired. Newer SmartStream versions with dual injection are particularly attractive due to their improved carbon buildup mitigation. While it will consume more fuel than smaller engines, its smooth power delivery and generally robust nature, especially compared to some four-cylinder GDI counterparts, make it a solid choice, provided regular and appropriate maintenance is performed. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.